This week we've been fitting grass in Bingham, Keyworth, Shepshed. We've cleared the unit. We've had to rip up some grass that we fit last June. That's not my job. This is, I'm Michael, and this is instaGrass episode 5. These are esteemed in instaGrass heritage. I ain't got time for that playing games anymore. Came home and I got a little bag. As much as it's not my fault, I have to take responsibility. Ryan thinks he's going to a simple plan concept. Yeah, we've got to get work done. But quality is still in the utmost importance. Man don't want to pay. Oh, seems appropriate. Noel's picked me up by my ankles and he's rattling the change out of my pocket. Mistakes aren't a problem. As long as things are fixed, I'm happy with that. Now they've got one ankle each and they're shaking me even harder. Good morning, everybody. Monday. Ryan started here nice and early. He's got the truck. We've got a load of stuff in the truck. We're doing a unit sort out today because that is a complete mess. We didn't have a job booked today and I came in and Ryan said, what's the plan today? And I said, well, I want my unit back. It got to a point where I hated coming out. And when we first got this place, I loved it. We're getting all the hardcore in the truck. We're going to take the truck now. We're going to deliver. We're going to go and drop some roadstone off at tomorrow's job. I'm in the way. There's some timber waste to go as well. Some of these boards to go, some not. If they're usable, we'll keep them, but sometimes they're not too usable. I've still got that rubber tarmac that you saw in, what episode was this? That was the first episode. Episode 3, as of this morning, has hit over 3,100 views, which for us is massive and completely unexpected. So if you've watched that video, I really appreciate it. And if you haven't watched it, we buy and install some of D&J's. Ryan, do you mind? I'm trying to make a video.
Bro, I'm trying to work.
Oh. Let me go out here. Ryan thinks the work's more important than the video. So, someone commented and they said, I followed you because I've followed D&J and I saw you fit some of the stuff and I was wondering what it was like. And I realised that we didn't actually come to a conclusion in the video. So, D&J stuff's great stuff. We've been buying from them for 6 months, 8 months, something like that now. All our fencing and timber stuff we get from there. So it's really good stuff. The next step for us to get some more floor space, because I see this wonderful floor space that you've created here, Ryan. The next step is to sort these shelves out, and I need to get them shelves built over there so we can actually get the rest of this stuff off the floor. I want to sort this out with where the tools are hanging up at the back as well, because that just looks untidy. I do love what we like to call the wall of wheelbarrows. It's like the wall of fame, but better. But they all have something wrong with them in some way. It's where wheelbarrows go to die. It's the wheelbarrow graveyard up there. I want to get the Bell wheelbarrows this year. They are so sexy. Oh. This is what happens when you're in the trade life. I'm more excited about getting some wheelbarrows than I am getting like a new car. That's ridiculous. We need another van, mate. You know, Friday when it was broke down, like you just couldn't go anywhere, couldn't do anything. Oh, and it's broke again. Well, it actually broke last week and we didn't sort it. But we've got no tipping on the back. So all of this, Bill and Ben, the grass fitting men, are going to have to go and get all that dug off by shovel by hand. Shovel it off by hand. Remember that? Bill and Ben, the flower pot man. That was great. That's Postman Pat, you're saying.
Hey, it's freestyling. We spoke about it in episode 3.
It's freestyle in episode 3. Watch now if you haven't already. Early in the morning,
it is the wrong
just
song.
as day is dawning. Ryan's putting granite on the van.
We're starting this whole lunch thing we was discussing last week.
Oh yes. Who in the comments, yeah, who has lunch, who doesn't, how long do you have, what do you have?
And does your boss buy it for you is the real question.
No, we don't. No, I am interested though, because if I'm working on my own for the day, I just don't even stop. I don't even think about it. I just keep working through, and then I get on the grass fit with no one around. They're like, "Oh, I need a break. Oh, I need lunch." And I'm like, "You don't need lunch. Lunch is optional if you're at home, not at work."
Work. It's chat. So there is Rex.
Oh, yeah. I do. I do like a little chat, a little talk, and that's why I'm more bothered about the dog than I am about getting any work done. And Ryan's like, "Oh, we've got to get work done." Ryan's got to keep me in line here. We're all loaded up on the way to Onlit. We're going to get this stuff off the bat. I'm not looking forward to doing it by hand, but you've got to do what you've got to do. Over there? No, that's mixed with soil, isn't it?
I don't know, I can just see piles of rubbish.
That, I don't even know what that little pile is. I'm going to say it's that one over there. I'm going to take a guess, yeah, it doesn't look like that's been processed yet. Ooh, baby, I love the world. Every day. Yeah. I love that song. Job that we're doing tomorrow, we're going to drop the stone off today because we don't want to be shoveling that off tomorrow as well. All sorted.
Every time, innit?
All sorted. That was a lot, that was hard work. Ooh. Back to the yard. We're back at the yard, decided to give the truck a bit of a clean because it's a complete mess. I still need to get it painted, I'm really excited to get it painted and get some, getting painted at the back grey, and we're going to have sign writing across it. I'm not sure what to do with the front yet. I don't know whether to leave it black, whether to paint it grey as well so it all matches. It used to be yellow at one point. There's marks where you can see where it used to be yellow. But let's get a little action clip. Ryan cleaning the van. There goes Ryan. He's on his way to pick some timber up for the job we've got tomorrow and on Wednesday. I've got to do the school run. It's been a productive day this morning. It's been like one of them days, you know, them days that go on, you just get all the little bits done. The unit has had a clear out. We've took a full load of stuff away that was basically one night. Ryan came back and he said, "Oh, I don't know where to put the granite because I can't, there's actually no room." We had half a ton of granite on the back of the truck and we needed the truck clear the next morning. He said, "There's absolutely no room." I said, "Right, we're gonna have to go Tetris, work 3D, tip the granite out, rake it out all over the floor." So we had like a 2-inch of granite all over the floor and part of the van on top of it. That's the point we got to. We've got it cleared out now mostly. We've got a load of timber in the back. You know me, I don't like spending money. But to get rid of the timber, we have to take it by the load. I don't want to take a quarter of a load and pay for a full load, because whether I take a quarter of the truck or a full truck, I'm paying the same amount. I tried to do it once where we took the full trailer and the full truck, but they did charge me for 2 loads. Fair is fair. But I don't want to take a quarter of a load and pay for a full load when they charge by the load. So that's still there. I hate that, but I don't, man don't want to pay, you know? So maybe I'm thinking we might get some outdoor space this year. We've only got within these 3 walls and a roller door. This is all we've got space-wise in here. So we've got to make the most of what we can. We're going to try and get everything on that wall. Hopefully by the end of this month, let's just do it where we can. There's still all the stuff over there, but we can get the van in. James Foster put a comment on the last video. He said that he wanted to see some more how-to type videos. What do you want to see? Because we want to make them kind of things. We want to bring you like how we do stuff. I want to do videos on how we do the join, how we prep the base, how we cut the grass at the edges. I want to do all them type of videos. We've got an idea for a video which will be the ultimate guide to fitting artificial grass for beginners, something like that. But I want it to be a really high quality, in-depth, all questions answered type video. So that's in the works, but it's definitely not going to be like next week's video. Yeah, this is going to be like a couple of months time where we get maybe a smaller job. We take twice as long doing it just so we can show you everything on the camera of how we do it start to finish with all different types of edging and getting levels, and show you it on quite a difficult job, because the chance of your job being, your garden being simple if you're doing your own garden is slim. Maybe it's simple, maybe it's not, but it's probably not. So that's in the works. But what do you want to learn? What do you want us to show you? I've got plans for, like I said, the how-to videos. I want to do a van tour. I want to do a unit tour, which right now I don't want to do right now because it's partly embarrassing, the state that it's in. I'm not a fan. It's Tuesday. I've come to the yard, picked some samples up to drop off to a customer that's local. Usually we post them out, but if they're local, I'll go and drop them off while I'm doing my rounds. The lads have already gone to, it's not Loughborough that we're in, it's Shepshed, just off the side of the M1. So we are fitting grass, 25 square metres there, plus some sleepers. I'm going to take a guess that the digging out's already done, because he sent me a message saying he was starting on the slabs. Noel said he would start, not slabs, sleepers. So I'm going to go and drop the grass off for them as well after I've done these sleepers. Oh, what is going on? Oh! After I've done the samples, I'm going to go and drop the grass off to the lads, and we'll find out what they're... Let's go and find out what they're up to now. Joys of not having a tipper. We had to take all that stone, we had to go and take that stuff to One Lip yesterday, and then bring that stone here, which you've already took round. I'm hoping, I've ordered the bit for the tipper, that should be with us at some point tomorrow, it said. But when you buy stuff off eBay, they always lie, so who knows. Hopefully though, tomorrow we can get it going again. How are you getting on? Is that the granite that's left over? Beautiful. Let's go and see how everything's getting on down here. Ryan! Hey mate, I checked that video, it's over 4,000 views, you know.
Yeah, no, I checked it this morning.
I'm checking it every 5 minutes.
Like 176 something, well, aren't they?
170 something. Yeah, it's crazy, mate. It's looking tidy. Be ready for grass soon. Oh, do I hear an early day? Oh no, we'll find something for them to do. So you get about 1:30. You'll have this done by 2.
What, grass down as well?
Yeah, you'll be off by 2. Oh yeah, it's looking tidy. So grass will be done. We might be done in the daylight. That'd be. It's a kind of a treat, isn't it, when we're finished and it's still daylight, especially this.
If we could start doing the grass before 2:30, what are you going to be doing, mate?
Me, I'm going to be busy.
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 A bit of Call of Duty or something like that. Busy.
The kids have stolen PlayStation. I can't get on it anymore. I ain't got time for that. Playing games anymore. It's sad. But it's a beautiful thing at the same time. Oh, baby, it's so smooth. We've got a meme now. I've created an instaGrass meme. Now, every time something's just a little bit off, or you're saying, let me think, you'll see it in the next episode. You know, every time you'd say something but you'd do the quote fingers.
I know.
Yeah. Noel's got a meme. Every time something's a bit, we'll have Noel in the bottom corner with his. Have you watched the latest vlog yet, Noel? Well, no, you should have definitely seen it by now.
Yes.
Come on, letting the side down. What was it about?
instaGrass.
They should be finished before it gets dark, which is nice. They don't need me. They don't need me anymore. You know, they're just like, yeah, go. This is what I was on about in the last video, where they're just like, yeah, go away, let us finish on our own without you, because we don't need you. I don't know what the rest of the day's got for us. I think it's another quote to tonight. There's definitely one more quote tonight. I think I've got one to do now, then pick Harley up for school, and I've got one more quote. So you'll probably not see us till tomorrow. Ryan, do you want to explain to everybody what we're doing today? Or do you want me to do it?
You should probably do it. I've got a lot of garden to do, as you can see.
Ryan thinks I never help.
I never said such a word.
He didn't know, never said such a word, but he's saying similar things to words like that. Right, today we're in Bingham. We've got pretty much a whole garden. Well, it is almost all the whole garden. These slabs down here are staying across the back. Except for that, we're doing everything. We're going to rip all the turf out. We've got what it is from the feather edge itself to the feather edge over there. We've got like 5.1 meters. Now the grasses that we do come in a 2 meter, 4 meter, and a 5 meter. So instead of making a load of wastage and doing like a 2 and a 4, we're going to do a 5 meter, which is what these boards here are for. We're going to fix these boards in place, and we're going to do grass from here up to the same on that side, and then we're going to put gravel down here, and there's going to be about 1/2 meter worth of gravel at the bottom, but it means we can do it all in one piece and we're not wasting loads of grass. We're actually going to be wasting very minimal grass on this one, which is nice. I like these. Minimum wastage.
Eco-friendly.
Eco-friendly. People will be in the comments. Don't say things like that. You're triggering people, right? We're just doing a little bit of a play around with the trampoline. Do this bit, move the trampoline. Do that bit, move the trampoline. It's going to be so we're going to be playing musical trampolines today. Go on, Noel. It's a horrible dig out because it's all sticky. I've got to go and drop some grass off for an order. It's only a small one, so I'm just going to put it on the car and take that and drop it off. What else have I got to do? I still need to pick up that... oh, do it again, Noel.
Quotes.
Wait, do it again zoomed in. Let me get a good quality one. Let me get a good quality one. No, do it.
Here's some quotes.
Do you know what we need this? We need this on a green screen. So then we can just put him in with no background.
Oh, just keep popping up every now and then.
Yeah, just pop, just pop up.
Well, so you can go like, I'm off to go do some quotes.
Exactly that, yeah.
That's amazing.
I'm going to order some more uniform because obviously Ryan thinks he's going to a Simple Plan concert tonight. Yeah.
I'm mid-moving house. I'm working a lot of hours. There's only so many hours in the day.
Steve-O's of someone packed the wrong thing and packed 12 bags of cement instead of 12 bags of gravel. But I've rang them and they're going to come straight out and swap them over. So that's, you know, they're going to come straight out today and swap them back over. Mistakes aren't a problem as long as things are fixed. I'm happy with that they're going to come straight out and swap them over. Noel's putting the timber wrong. No.
No, it's not.
Noel's putting the timber wrong.
No, it's not.
And now he's going to use twice as much as he needs. I can, you know I don't like spending. Right, you know I don't like spending money, and I feel like Noel's picked me up by my ankles and he's rattling the change out of my pockets. And do you know what will happen? We'll get back to the yard and he'll go, oh, you know all these half cuts of 3v1 I could do with them for my garden. They're the perfect size for what I need for my garden. We'll see how much we're left with.
Well, if you measured it right, we should be...
I did, but you're not fitting them right.
couple of more joins in than it should have. How are we not fitting them right?
He's fitting them right for when we get back, and he says, "Oh, these would be really handy in my garden."
I got my no sleepers in the unit.
Did you purposely cut them into a specific size that we can't use but would be perfect for your garden?
I mean, if we ever do get a 1.4 off cut of the sleeper that we just don't need because it's useless, I mean, I could make loads of use of that.
This is what I'm talking about, though. The boat
2 metre one. That was
now,
me.
I don't need the extra 0.6, so...
Now they've got one ankle each and they're shaking me even harder.
Start hitting you down soon like a dusty carpet.
Right, I'll see you boys good, yeah? I've got to go and drop this roll off. I popped out to pick up the Makita grinder that we got fixed. There was an issue, the pull cord got stuck, which we could have done ourselves, but it needed servicing anyway, and I'm not about messing about with it. Too many times have we tried to do things ourselves, it not quite gone perfect, and then by the time you pay someone else to fix it, it ends up costing you more, and it saves us time. It means we can spend time actually doing some work rather than all the maintenance. So I brought it to Frankie. I'm going to pick it up now. That's cost me 80 quid for a service and fixing the pull cord, so not too bad, and I think the time that it would have took us would have been more than that anyway. There she is, all sorted out. I might get an actual still one eventually, but one of the lads at the yard, where we have our yard, was selling it. It was a bargain. It did need servicing and everything. Now this is a complete catastrophe in here, but I ain't got time today, so we just, you do what you got to do, don't you? I'm gonna pop and see James. James's job, not my job. I'm gonna pop and see him on the way back because he's not too far from here. I was meant to be on it again with him tomorrow, but I don't think I can do it. Trying to manage schedules and stuff, personal stuff, work stuff, the lads, jobs to be done, customers to be called. Like, this time of year is crazy. Like, I love it because it's fast paced, but at the same time I hate it because it's so fast paced. Everybody wants you at the same, if you're in the trade, or if you're in, especially if you're in like an outdoor trade right now, just everybody wants you at the same time, and I think it's only going to get busier for the next 2 months, 3 months at least. It's only going to get busier every day. Hey, so I've been to see James. I didn't want to show you it because he's halfway through fitting the grass. So on next week's video, we're back there again. We're back there next week. So on the next week's video, I'll show you it finished. But now the grass is down. It looks massive. It looks huge. I thought I'd take this opportunity. I've got a little bit of time before Harley finishes school. I thought I'd take this quick opportunity to give a shout out to a lot of our new subscribers. So the video, not the last video we did, the one before, episode 3, was the video where we did the D&J Projects fencing. That video is just, like, for us, blown up compared to our other videos. So thank you very much for coming over from there. I've got my iPad down here. I'm just going to read you a couple of these comments. Project Metal Music. YouTube recommended me to you as I'm a subscriber of D&J Projects, and I subscribe to you as I like what I saw in this not too shabby video. Well, that comment is not too shabby indeed. And I'll give one more. This is what I told James about this comment. If you saw last week's video, episode 4, where it was James's job, not my job, David Barclay said, "That's an amazing job James helped you out with. Looks like a good job you had." I thought that was quite funny because I obviously made everybody very aware that it was not my job. So I thought that was a funny comment. Thank you very much, guys, for being for coming. We're up to nearly, as of right now, it's Wednesday, we're almost at 200 subscribers. We're only 4 episodes in. This is episode 5. We're almost at 200 subscribers. We've had the D&J Projects fencing video, that's almost up to 5,000 views. We've had so many comments, and I reply as I can right now, while we're getting like 10 comments at a time. I'm replying to every single one. I'm replying personally myself. So if you drop a comment below, I will reply to you personally. A whoopity doo-dah, a whoopity day. Let's turn that off before we get banned. tidy. Bit of gravel left to do. This is looking wonderful. It looks tidy. That timber works out nice. How much offcut did you end up having at the edge? What, just a little bit? Yeah. What you done? You made the border match rather than the grass though. Beautiful. He still adamant he wasn't cutting it wrong, and he somehow still has ended up with a full length
More than
left.
he expected, yes.
About as much as I'd expected, but I'm unsure how he's done it. There's mystical ways, I think. That means we'll be able to reuse it, and no doubt a full length's what he'll need for his garden. That's why he's left it as a full one. We're going to get them timber shelves up in the unit soon, so we can keep all the timber that we need at hand all the time. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be efficient. Oh, efficiency. It gets me going, you know. Efficiency. I love it.
Gets the people going.
And I'll just go around and tucking the edges in. Ryan's getting on the gravel. We had to get a bit more gravel. I'd under ordered because I forgot we were getting bigger stones than we usually use. So got these white pebbles, 20 to 40 mil. When you're getting bigger pebbles though, they cover less area because there's more gaps in between. Do you know what we should have done down here? Too late now. Yeah. We'll sort it out, but we should have used white membrane.
Yeah.
We'll keep that in the pocket for the next white pebbles that we fit. I'll get a roll of white membrane to keep in the unit. Ryan, what's your eye on this, mate? Because it's like perfect level to rip your eye out.
No, it could be.
That is like perfect level for your eye. To just be, you know, you walk away and your eye's stuck on the end of it. Right, can you guys get a couple of pictures of this when you're done? Just try and do it before you put all the furniture back. You'll have to leave the trampoline there, but just get a couple of pictures for me to put on Facebook. Right, are you good? And I'll meet you at the one in Carlton. I can't wait to get rid of me. These shelves broke. You can't see it from this side. The shelves are broke. That one's fell down at the other end. And if you have a look, the whole thing is like, whoop, round the outside. So we're gonna have to rethink, like I was on about how we're gonna rebuild these shelves. We're gonna have to rebuild them a bit sooner than I thought. The thing is, the bed from the door up to here is like almost exactly 80 foot. It's just over. So we can get concrete posts on. What we really need is this a little bit wider, but if we do that all the way down, we're not going to be able to fit fence posts on when we need them, or anything 8 foot. So what I'm thinking is we carry on from here, we go up, out another 4 or 5 inch, and then up, so we've still got the usable floor space to slide stuff in. But that's yeah, let's get off to the next one. And we're back. Well, we're not back, we're at the next place. Let's move the brush. Ryan's already brought the brush round. Right, so what we've got is, this is a 4 metre width, and we just cut the flanges off and put plastic trim up to the edge. But what happened, there's a stitching error on this roll of grass. So as much as it's not my fault, I have to take responsibility for it. So what we're going to do, we're going to roll this up. We're going to cut this first. So the whole roll's going anyway, and we've brought a new roll in. But I'm going to cut this bit off with the dodgy line there. We're going to cut that off, and the rest of it we're going to roll up because I think it might do my front garden. So I mean, there's a silver line and everything, isn't there?
Well, we all know you, Mark. You don't like to spend money.
And I don't like to spend money. Noel's going to pick the other roll up, so hopefully we'll have this up by the time he gets back. But on the other side of it, hopefully he's quick and he gets back first. Hopefully we're all quick and we can go home before it gets dark. That's what I like.
Is it a real job or not?
Job and knock?
Yeah.
Yes, today we are.
Smashed it.
We are.
We're done.
But quality is still in the utmost importance, Ryan.
Talking to me now, Joe.
Oh, I like that. Confidence in quality, Ryan. Oh, baby.
Oh, baby.
I like your thinking. Right, let's get it brushed.
We're ready.
So when it getting it to the van and then getting it back off the van later on is way easier than taking it. But trying to do it on site is a real fact. Through that gap and it just won't fit. Grass is in place, little bit of trimming at the top, but the sides we just took the flange off each side, fine. The bottom's machine cut, so that's fine to go straight in. Just gonna give it a brush, a little bit of cutting, pin it and trim it, and that's it. Let's get on with that. Tomorrow we've got 64 square metres of grass to fit for a friend of mine in Keyworth, and he's got a landscaping company, but he wants us to do the grass, so let's get on to tomorrow. Morning, we're in Keyworth. Nice, big, squarish, smooth area today. Lads have done the granite this morning. Just got a couple of finishing touches on the granite and then we're ready to grass it. So I think it's going to be a nice early Friday. This never happens to us, but sometimes things do happen. And there's just a little dip in the middle, so we've added a bit more granite to the middle. We'll give that another whack in a second. Ryan's going to go around with the trowel, because what happens is after we've gone round with the whacker, you end up with this like line. You see where it goes up the block? Show them what we do, Ryan. Oh, baby. Yeah, you want it like that.
Oh, that's naughty.
Yeah? Naughty. You see, it like laps up a bit, but you want it flat, like a 90 degree. So you've got a nice area for the grass to fit and to tuck into.
Why does that happen?
Why does what happen?
Why does that happen?
What? I feel like we're putting on a pantomime. What does what does happen? Because of the whacker.
Mate.
I did that. He's listening to the radio. Yeah, when you go around with the whacker, it all what would you call it? It all
Curls up.
like curls up the side of the block. It all gets forced to the sides and curls up the side of the block, and then we have to go around with the trowel afterwards and flatten it. This is the, let me turn the radio off. This is what happens. It doesn't matter if it's a block edge, a wall, a sleeper. Like when you go around with the whacker, you just want to get it nice and 90 degree flat around the edges. This is what Louis's done. I told you we're doing this for the lawn for Louis today. He's done all this up here. That is beautiful. I like what he's done there. We've got paving up on this side. I think the customer's going to have table and chairs up here. Got some privacy screening up here. That's very nice. Kept the tree in and just gone up to gravel. And he's put all these sleepers in on edge. I love that the steps go up the middle though. Wowzers. Natural Energy Rejuvenate grape and apple. That's it's an acquired taste. We've got Grow plant-based eating onion bhaji and mango chutney. That's a nice. I had one the other day. It's very nice. And then this is the big boy. This is what I wanted to show you. It's the brookie. It's a brookie bar. It's a brownie cookie combo as a bar. Have a look. Brownie and cookie. These are esteemed in instaGrass heritage because back in the day, this was way before Noel and Ryan were even born, probably. It wasn't that long ago. It was a while ago though. We used to. They only do these in selected co-op outlets. Yeah. So next time you go in co-op, see if your co-op do the brookie because the one in Keyworth does.
Did you get the lads out?
No.
Oh.
No, I didn't.
Oh.
But I did get a brookie. And if these weren't so rare, I would let you have a slice, but not this time.
I mean, there's an entire shop full of them.
There was about 6 on the shop. If you're a fan of a brookie, give us a comment. I got a message at work from Jess, my soon-to-be wife. She sent me a message. She said she's got a present. And I came home and I got a little bag. I'm a cutie. And she bought this for the vlog. I was really impressed when I saw this in the bag. If you're into film and camera, the DJI OM5, Ryan's holding it now. I'll show you it on another vlog because I need to get another camera because the camera is in it. But this means that we're going to be able to get some really smooth video rather than the shaky. There'll still be some shake, you know, when I'm just get my phone out, do a quick video. But a lot of the clips of the work that we're doing, this is going to make a massive difference to the quality. I'm actually really excited about this. So I've got this, we're going to get a mic, and then everything's going to be all peachy. Thank you, babe. I really appreciate it. The grass is all, for the most part, it's in. This piece is completely in. We've got to glue the join, and the lads are just finishing off tucking and pinning around all these edges. So when they get to this bit, they'll be done. Just got to glue the join, and we'll be off. So we're going to sign out now. Thank you for watching. If you've made it this far and you're not subscribed, if you'd like to see more videos like this, press the subscribe button. If you'd like to be one of the first people to see next Sunday's video, press the bell notification next to it. Thank you for watching. I've lost it, mate. I've lost it. I'll give us a sec without you banging, clattering. Right.
It's trying to work.
Does the camera quality look good?
The camera quality looks good, yeah. Let's go with
look good?
personal preference.
I don't. I need a haircut.